When I boat, I love to go fast. I used to be quite the speed demon, but now I'm always careful to follow speed and safety signs to keep our wildlife and other boaters safe. I learned those few miles per hour go a long way toward living lagoon friendly.
Okay, so that used to be me, washing my car in the driveway with, help from the kids. But now I prevent harmful runoff into the IRL by washing my car on the lawn. It just took one small change for us to live lagoon friendly.
I start every day jogging with my best friend Gigi. It's a great chance for her to take care of business. So I always bring along a few cleanup bags to keep her business from ending up in the IRL. You might say Gigi and I do our duty to live lagoon friendly.
I've lived in the IRL my whole life and always follow summer fertilizer bans. But I've learned using phosphate-free fertilizers the rest of the year keeps my yard lagoon friendly all the time. Turns out, you're never too old to learn something new.
Summer's here, which means I'm always kicking a soccer ball. But after our games, people leave behind a lot of litter that could harm the IRL. So I always volunteer to help pick up trash afterwards. Those few extra minutes keep our home field lagoon friendly, and that's a win for everyone.
Summer's here, and that means Dad has me mowing the lawn every other day. I usually race to finish, but I learned that blowing grass clippings back into the yard is an easy way to minimize our impact on the IRL. Now, I take those few extra minutes to make my home more lagoon friendly.
My garden's my pride and joy, but I've learned that just because a plant is pretty doesn't mean it's good for the IRL. So now, I garden with all native plants that don't need lots of fertilizer or pesticides. It's an easy change that makes my home beautiful and lagoon friendly.
I've been boating on the IRL since I was a kid. But back then, I never thought about how my favorite pastime impacted the lagoon. Now, as a boat owner, I make sure to regularly check my vessel's engine for oil leaks. Just a few seconds glance helps make my hobby lagoon friendly.